What's up, guys? How you guys doing? We're back again with a plethora of packs, of course. Obviously, you can see the stash laid out before you, and I have a bunch of, obviously, as always, more Franks to add to the pile. Got some Donruss to throw in there this time. So let's get started with these Franks, shall we? We got an orange Frank Thomas. No biggie. I don't know. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. And I was like, why not? It has taken me so long to find one of these. Can I get it right? I don't guess so. There we go. Nice and close. Those just aren't available for some reason. Then we got a green. Look at how symmetrical that is. You know who you are. Pretty green. Then I have a bunch of these packs, right? I opened some other cards. And this is fresh pulled. Pack pulled, not fresh. And I don't know if I showed this prize collection. It was labeled as miscut, but whatever. It didn't even fit in a regular size sleeve. Wild. And then here's another prize collections of Donruss. So they released a Donruss collection and it was kind of like chromy. And this is Pacific. It's kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see that. In the shape of some shades. This is freeze frame. This is the die cut version, which is numbered out of 250, but it stays in serial sequence on the back. Still out of 4,500. Cooperstown bound. Just one of those hard to get inserts. This is a black out of 5 Leaf Vivid. I really like Leaf Vivid. Let's get these. Got this year's Heavy Lumber. Always got to get the woods. Speaking of woods, we got this from Upper Deck 40 Man. This is called Lumberyard. Really nice insert. What is that from? 1990. 2002 Upper Deck 40 Man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then the very first video, I think, was a Stadium Club box that SW had sold to Craig B, and I pulled out, which usually there's one in a box, so I pulled out a chrome, and it was Frank Thomas, so I had to go and get the chrome refractor to keep it company. And this is a Upper Deck Masterpieces. Not entirely sure. It could be blue, it could be black. I'm really sure it's blue because it's numbered out of 99. This is a card supio. So Pacific did this thing where they had cards, and then in the back you definitely can't see the slit. Or is it the front? It is the front. Right here on the top of card supio, there's a slit that you could fit a smaller card into. I don't know the point. This is a Paramount Gold. No biggie. Just a regular checklist from Pacific. I like it because it's like embossed. Yeah, pretty neat. Then this year's Series 2. And some more select. What was that? The tricolor, purple and teal and white. Then this year's chrome black. And then I bought these two because in the picture one of them was blue, but they both came in as red. I don't even know if they exist. Couldn't be sure. Then we got Antiquities. Antiquity. My wife knows why I bought that card. Cool card nonetheless. Memorabilia patch. Here is a a part of my Ultra collection, something that hadn't come in the last time I made a video, and this was Seasoned Crowns. Seasoned Crowns. This is a Donruss Elite from 2002 status. It is die cut, numbered out of 65. I don't know. Here's another Seasoned Crowns, but this is the gold version, I think, so it is numbered to 99. Here's another gold medallion that I didn't have that I now do. Here's a green flash of Select, and then I think I don't know where I got this. Maybe SW, probably. Spring Fling, probably got that from SW. This, I didn't even notice this in the picture when I bought it, but oh well. And then we got this, which is like a matte finish, so I think it's like a, I don't know. And that, I don't know where I got those. You know what, that's great. You get so much shit in, you forget where everything comes from. Alright, and then we've got some big boys. We got this big boy, Portraits. I like it because it's shiny. I don't even know if I showed this last time. 64 out of 95. From Prime Patches. This is from Prime Cuts. This is just a regular old patch, numbered to 50. And then this is a Leaf Sports Heroes green. I like getting the green parallels. Love it. And then we've got, I won this from, like, I think it was Probstein was selling off a bunch of Beckett slabs, so I won a bunch of Beckett slabs. This is annotated by the slab as Pinot Red, Pinot, whatever. I'm gonna crack that though, because I don't really care for slabs on, you know, I mean, it's numbered to 75, but I don't really need it slabbed. I will keep this slab. I'm not really pleased with the this is from Prime Cuts again. This is numbered to 25. I think this is like a card you could pull out of the box that was slabbed by Beckett for Playoff, the company. Here is an early tribute. I think this is the earliest autograph you could get. This is a Beckett 10 autograph and 9 on the card. It is a green parallel, and it is just an auto, and it's just a patch. Not even a patch, we'll just call it a relic. But yeah, I think that's numbered to 75. And then this, I've been chasing this for a while. I might unslab this because it's got some stickage going on. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like the little I don't know what they put on the inside, but it's sticking to the card. But this is overall a nice card. And the slab's not in too bad a condition, but the other slabs look like trash, and that's very disheartening. But you know, you live and you learn. It's number 12 of 50. Pretty sweet autograph from 2004 EX before he went to his Fastman auto. But yeah, that's the pickups. And as you can see before you, we have a fuck ton of packs. So this will be super duper fun for the whole family. So we've got 98 Donruss, 97 Ultra, might save that for last, 90, 98 Tops, couple of packs. Man, Tops used to stack them. Look at that, 16 cards. We'll put that in between the Ultra and the Donruss. And then this was a real, don't see this much, the embossed. And we've got 95 Fleer, Series 2, Fleer Ultra. And then we've got 96 Fleer Ultra, Series 1 and Series 2. And this one is pretty thin. This one's got 8 cards and this one's got 15, so I'm assuming that there's some sort of significance. And then we've got your 94, 95 Flair, 95 and 96 Topps Stadium Club. So let's get to slipping and gripping. So how you guys been? Oh yeah, as far as Pete's meat, just for funsies, we're gonna let it go until the end of the month, and we'll see what happens. So just comment below. You know, anything you like, comment whatever you want. What your favorite set was from the 90s, why you started collecting, who your favorite player is, who your favorite team is. Doesn't matter, just say hi, whatever, I don't care. Just comment. I'll put you in there, but all the guys who commented on the previous videos, I'll double dip you and give you 2 entries. So just you know, just comment, say what's up, and we'll give Pete's meat away sometime this month, at the end of the month, and then I will get it mailed out promptly. So let's get into it before this video gets super long. Alright, we got Derek May, Jim Abbott. Saw a story, they're going to do an ESPN special on that guy. And that's pretty cool. We got a Lou Frazier, Ken Caminiti, Tim Davis on the debut. Who else we got? Steve Finley, Ozzie Guillen, Bob Wickman. This isn't a bad look for Topps Stadium Club. Tony Phillips, Will the Thrill. Let's keep him on the checklist. Jim Eisenreich on the virtual reality, and Terrence Long on draft pick. Beautiful, love it. One more pack of this and we're done. We got another Chicago guy on the back. Get this all sorted. So how you guys been going? It's summertime, right? Whoa, I ain't never seen this guy. Terry McGriff. There's a Cal. Daryl Hamilton. What else we got? Old Chuck Knobloch. We got Stan Melinda, Andy Van Slyke. I mean, they had pretty good photography, but it's not, you know, anywhere near what they got today. Dave West. Got a big slammin' Sammy Sosa. Will Cordero. Then we have Cause and Effect. That is a Ripken. Cool card. And we've got a, oh man, Stadium Club membership. You guys want to join? We got a virtual reality, Juan Gonzalez, and a draft picks, Jason Peterson. Stadium Club really started to peak in like '98, so these guys are just, I've seen people just throw these into lots just because it's an extra pack. Alright, let's get going on it. We got a Tom Hankey, John Franco, Stadium Club membership. Another one. Ugh. Pat Hentgen. What do we got? Randy Velarde. Oh, this is 96 Stadium Club. We've got a Jeff Kent, Benji Gill, and El Presidente, Denny Martinez. Shitty pack, but oh well. Let's rip it. Maybe we'll get something good in this pack. That back card does not lead me to believe it will be. We've got Mickey Mordini with Paul Molitor sliding in. We've got a Royce Clayton. Free Stadium Club membership. Wow. We got a Barry Bonds on the Team Stadium Club. I don't know. It's got some shiny to it. Then we've got Kurt Manwaring. Chris Gomez. What else we got? Paul Minhart. Not very cool. Mark Gubiza. And Donnie Wall. Wah wah. Kind of crappy. Then we've got some Flair. I pre-opened these. So that all we had to do was open one pack, which is cool. Absolutely love Flair. What do we got here? James Mouton, Ryan Thompson, Melito Perez, Mike Perez. Oh, Dave Henderson, Paul Molitor. Oh shit, getting a little close. Mike Jackson, Danny Jackson, Rod Henderson, and Javi Lopez. Wow, wave of the future. Totally cool. Yeah, I just love buying pack lots on eBay. It's a whole lot better to get like 20 packs with no autograph guarantee for $60 than to go and buy a $100 hobby box with an autograph guarantee, but probably going to be a reliever. You know what I'm saying? All right. Open this one last because it was the best of the Flair bunch. Tony Tarasco. Who's this? Jeff Shaw. Walt Weiss. Dave Veras. Paul Wagner. Bernard Gilkey. Tim Wallach. Rico Brogna, and Mark Wohlers. That was an awful pack. Let's not have any more like that. Got a nice stack. See, a nice stack of keepers. Then we got us a, what are we gonna open up now? 95 Fleer Ultra. See, I didn't do a whole lot of collection of this time frame because I think I quit collecting cards right around 1995-ish, early 95 probably. Got a little too big for my pants, you know what I'm saying? Should have kept collecting. Missed some good years. Nagel, Morris, Brett Barbary, Andres Galarraga, that's a keeper. Guillen, Brian Dorsett, Reggie Sanders. These are a little bit stuck together, but not bad. David Need? I don't know. Another Royce Clayton. Norberto Martin. Al Martin. Brian Hunter, not Brian L. Hunter, I'm guessing. Harold Baines. Oh, look at this shiny guy right here. Boopity boop. And then we've got a gold medallion of Steve Avery. Put that there. Oh, that was the only 95. On to 96.